Good morning and welcome to another episode of IMO. We have lots of topics to get to today, so we're going to get right to it. First on our list is some local news dealing with Ingram and some of the missing funds, the $30,000 that we're trying to figure out what's going on there. What do you guys think about that? What's going on?
One of the big deals is that the mayor says that he signed it but did not read it. It's $30,000 toward housing. He was supposed to buy a house with that money. And I know that I don't read everything that crosses my desk, but I know that this is also a very large sum of money that may have been misappropriated. So I'm withholding judgment on Dr. Ingram, but and I would kind of like to withhold judgment on Mayor Sarno too, but I don't know if that's just making it easy on everybody.
Well, here's the thing. I know that when I was about 18, when I left to go to college, one of the things my mother told me is anything you sign in regards to, your loans or anything having to do with school, or always read everything you sign. That's kind of, one of the first things.
See, I'm terrible. I'm like, I go to the doctor and they're like, sign here, sign here, sign here, and I'm always like, what did I just commit to? But irregardless of the mayor, and obviously that's one issue, but the issue is, did Dr. Ingram, was he supposed to buy a house with the funds? And I actually printed out it was the attorney, like the law department of the city, looked into the specifics of the contract. And it wasn't actually outlined that he had to buy a house. They were considered relocation expenses. And he did relocate in terms of he rents a property in Springfield. So did he follow through with his contract? And, people are mad, and I think this comes at the heels of him getting the raise. So he got this huge raise recently, and our school systems have not. Obviously, you live in the city, you live in Springfield, yeah. I mean, our school systems are not up to the standard that they should be, so people are mad. Like, he's getting a raise, and now we hear about this $30,000, but it's his money. It's his contract. I think the biggest issue of all is, should we, as a state, not just as a city, but as a state, look at, like, in New Jersey and Minnesota, they have capped the superintendent packages, if you will. And I think we need to look at that. I mean, he makes $202,000. He gets $650 for a car allowance. I'm sorry, but that's a pretty nice car and some pretty nice trips, some tolls, you know what I mean? And there's all these added little things put into this contract, and I understand you want to get the best, but the best has to prove that they can do the job, and I don't necessarily think that he has.
And not only that, the children should be getting the best first. The school should be up to par first.
If I was superintendent, I'd want a lot more money than that. I would. I'm going to be all over these kids, and this nuttiness. I want $400,000 and $60,000 housing.
You compare that to what the governor makes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. Absolutely.
Do you think he has to pay back the $30,000?
I do not. If it's not outlined, if you state that it's not outlined that he needed to use that money for housing, I do not believe that he should have to pay that back, because when it comes down to it, it would fall on Mayor Sarno. I mean, if it's not stated there, then it would fall on the mayor.
Now, do you think, I've got to bring this up because I'm trying to follow Springfield politics the best I can, but do you think that Pepe, who's obviously running...
Yes, I do.
Really?
I do.
We're so like this, like the simpatico vein. No, but obviously she's running against Mayor Sarno, we've got Tosado. Yeah. So here you have, it's election time, and suddenly this issue is becoming so big, and I think my opinion is it's steering the focus off of what's gone on as the city as a whole.
Doesn't that happen in every election, though?
There's
does. Always something that kind of
Can you say trash
in
fee?
there.
Trash fee. Wah, wah.
Something always pops up. So speaking of Springfield, we have some beautiful murals coming to our city, Miss Gina.
We do. I'm so excited. The Springfield Arts Initiative, which, by the way, will be dissolved as of this Friday, sadly enough. The Springfield Business Improvement District the board has determined that the program should be eliminated. But in the time that I was there, in the year and some months that I was there, I'm really proud of the work I've done. So this swan song is going to be, these murals are fantastic.
Where are they going? I don't know anything about this, which is...
That's okay. That speaks volumes right there. Not about you.
And I looked.
Yeah. Not about you. Not about you. They are going... The goal is to have them on the Marketplace walkway where Johnson's Books used to be. Where Harrison and the walkway is that goes over to Falcons Way.
Northwestern Mutual.
Exactly, behind that.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So
okay.
my goal was to... I wrote a grant and received a grant from the Springfield Cultural Council to commission 3 artists, Greater Springfield artists, because that's who I work for, to design and create these beautiful 4 by 8 foot panels. And initially the goal was, it's called the Marketplace Mobile Mural Project. They're supposed to be placed back there, but there have been glitches throughout the entire process. So I just got the okay to have a reception, so the reception will be next week or the week probably the week after next. And I'll keep you guys posted and everybody posted on when that will be, but they will be unveiled. I'm so proud of them. They are stunning. I wanted to have murals that you could see in any city around the world, essentially, that it wouldn't be so much Springfield related, but it would show the breadth and the depth of the talent of artists in Springfield, and I think that they do that. So I'm excited.
I think that's a phenomenal area, because that's like
it's beautiful.
People come out from JT's, and there's the new, it's like the Escapades.
Escapades. Oh, have you eaten there?
Yes.
Ooh.
Taco salad. Sorry.
Grits.
A new restaurant?
Grits and eggs.
Grits and eggs.
Grits and eggs, baby.
It's like if you come out the back of the little marketplace past the Priest Chiropractic and Northwestern Mutual, it's on the left as you come out.
Okay.
A nice little outdoor seating area on the marketplace. It's really good.
It's really lovely.
Speaking of great restaurants, we are here at Brew Burgers once again, and we just wanted to mention that their lunch is great, their dinners are great. So if you have an opportunity, definitely come out to Feeding Hills to Brew Burgers, and we will be right back.